What up, Reader fam? Today I'm bringing you a Q&A. I went on Twitter, my least favorite social media. Honestly, I should delete my Twitter because Twitter gives me anxiety. But I'm keeping it because I love talking to you guys on there. Anyways, I asked you guys to ask me some questions and I'm going to be answering a few of them today. So without further ado, let's get started. When did you begin to read a lot of books? Honestly, I wasn't a big reader when I first started my channel. I had read The Hunger Games, The Games of Hunger. I had read Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Pippity Poppity Popper, Harry Potter, and A Series of Unfortunate Events, which I had read a lot more books than that, but those are just some of the popular books that I had read. But part of the reason why I wanted to join BookTube was to use BookTube as an accountability partner. Because if I were to join BookTube, I wouldn't be able to make BookTube content if I wasn't reading. And I wanted to read more, so making content about books got me to read more. So around 2012, I became a lot more of an active reader. In fact, I started reading more than I ever had in my entire life. And now I am the reading monster that I am today. Hear me roar! Do you think we should separate art from the artist? Ooh, complicated question. I like it. I have really mixed feelings on this one, and the answer for this question is going to be different with every person you ask. For me personally, it really depends on the artist. If the artist is wrapped up in something super scandalous, I'm not really gonna feel like supporting that artist. And in my opinion, there are varying layers to this. It really depends on what that person did. But overall, I'm always someone who would rather read a book from somebody who is out there doing some good things for the world. I'd rather support that over someone who's trash. You feel? So conclusion, I think you can do this, but it's up to you to decide what you're willing to let slide. Do you have any advice for keeping in touch with friends who live far away? I think my best piece of advice here is really lame advice, but that's just to keep in touch. If they're doing a bad job of reaching out, don't get mad at them. I know it really sucks to be the one that's always constantly making the effort to reach out, but sometimes you just have to take on that role to make it work and to let them know that you are there for them. Especially because they could be going through something that's causing them to not reach out. Like they might actually need that connection with you, they just don't know how to get it. I don't know if that's good advice, I hope that helps. Most recent TV binge. My Hero Academia Season 1. It was lit. If you love superhero-based shows, that is one that I highly recommend checking out. It is anime, but I love it. It's great. A+, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I'm also currently watching Friends for the first time. I have seen random episodes here and there of different seasons, but I'm starting from the very beginning with Season 1, and it has been a wild ride already, let me tell you, but I love it so far. Favorite song / album recently? When My Heart Felt Volcanic by the Aces. Y'all, it's so good. Oh my gosh. More people need to know about this all-girl band because they're epic. Their songs are super catchy and relatable, and their most recent album has bop after bop. It's so good. I highly recommend them. If you like alternative pop, definitely check them out. I feel like they're a mixture of the 1975 and Paramore, so if you like either of those bands, definitely check them out. Oakley wants to say hi. Say hi, Oakley. Ruff, ruff, ruff. What's your favorite music? The sound of squirrels? Do you like the sound of squirrels? He has no idea what's going on right now. I'm gonna put him down. He's so heavy. You big boy. What's your last watch movie? This is so random, but I recently watched Ratatouille for the first time because I've been meaning to watch it for forever. And I loved it. It was so great. It had that Disney magic that I love. Have you decided what the name of your dagger will be? His name is gonna be Mick Dagger, like Mick Jagger. Get it? Get it? Get it? It was just too perfect of a fit. I couldn't not pick that name. What is your rating system / how hard is it to rate books? I don't really know how to explain my rating system, but because I've been doing this for 6 years, I don't find it that difficult to rate books anymore. What I've found is really important for me is letting a book kind of sink in a few days after reading it. You might finish a book and think that you love it. You're on this high because you just finished reading a book and you think you love everything about it. But then a few days later, you come off that high and you realize that you had a few issues with the book. So I think it's important to allow that digestion time, I guess you could say. Do you watch any other YouTubers that aren't booktubers? And if so, who? Yes, I watch a lot of YouTubers outside of BookTube, but just a few that I love. David Dobrik and Liza Koshy. RIP to my all-time favorite internet ship. I've become a huge fan of Casey Neistat recently. I have so much respect for that guy, and his content is inspiring me in the direction I want to take my channel in the future, aka like early next year, because I'm not ready to change yet. I need time. I need time to make the content that I want to make. Do you listen to K-pop? A little bit. I wouldn't call myself a stan by any means, but I continue to be impressed impressed by K-pop. Like, the quality of their music and the production of their music videos just blows my mind. K-pop artists make American artists look so lazy. From the music itself to the visuals to the choreography, they are next level. I listened to a little bit of BTS, Monsta X, and Day 6. If you had 3 wishes, what is one completely selfish / fun wish that you would make? I don't know if this is a fun one, but financial stability. If you could relive one day in your past, what day would it be? Definitely a day with my grandma. My grandma was somebody that helped raise me just because while my mom and dad were working, I would stay at her house. And she's somebody who left a massive mark on my life. And though she's passed, I continue to strive to be more like her in so many different ways. From her selflessness and generosity and her love for people. How's your current work in progress? I'll be honest, these past few months, I have completely fallen off the writing horse. That doesn't mean I give up writing at all. I am still obsessed with my work in progress, and I still constantly think about it and jot down little notes of ideas that I have for it, but I've hardly been writing at all, and it makes me really sad. I've just realized that I'm not good at writing while traveling and during busy times, which I know that I really need to challenge myself and get better at that, because I think it's really important to have consistency when it comes to being a writer. And I think it is really important to try and find just a little bit of time every day to write, even if it's just like 5 to 10 minutes. I know I haven't done a writing vlog in a while, but I promise I have more on the way. I guess I didn't fully answer your question. I'm at around 30,000 words, and I'm aiming for 90,000 words at this point. Would you rather pull off all your toenails and fingernails with a fork, or put a toothpick in your big toenail and kick the wall? Ouch! This just makes me cringe so much. Neither option is gonna turn out well here, but I think I'd rather do the toothpick in my big toenail and kick the wall, because the other option sounds like a long and painful process, whereas the second one is like a let's get this over with kind of situation. Last question, how do you find the motivation to read even if you don't want to? For me, I just try to always remember how much I love reading, how much joy and comfort comes with the process of reading books. For some reason, I think that's something that's just really easy to forget. I don't know why we forget that, but I really try to keep that in mind, and I use that as a way to fuel my motivation. That's all the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you to everybody who submitted me questions. I truly appreciate it. Now I want to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Let me know how you stay motivated to keep on reading. Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos frequently on this channel, so if you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe, or go and click the little bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew.